Wanted to make a quick video about what got me into gardening, or what possibly led me to gardening, and where we're at now with it. We started gardening roughly 3 years ago, and it kind of led to where I work now, which is a big nursery where I deliver plants all over Texas. And everybody I work for and work with are all Christians, all really good people. You can probably tell by the name of this channel that I am working on being a Christian myself. I won't claim to be a Christian quite yet. I have a very long way to go, but I am taking the steps to be a better person, the best me that I can be. And so honestly, I feel that God kind of led me to gardening, and then led me to where I work, because I've been so blessed. We all have here since I started working there, with the people I work with. The things they've done have just blown my mind. And in the Bible, the very first thing after Adam and Eve were created, well, Adam solely, very first thing they ever did that God told them to do was to go to the Garden of Eden to be gardeners. That was the very first thing they ever did on earth. So I kind of feel that that's what drew me to it, and it's a pivotal point in my life to where I needed to make the change. I needed to do things differently for myself and for my family. And as I said, I have a very long way to go, but I have started my transition. But anywho, just wanted to kind of tell everybody about that. We do have some new additions here. Orange Frost Satsuma. My wife wanted a Satsuma. And as you know, I go to a lot of nurseries. I see a lot of stuff. There's so much stuff I want to take home every day. But it all boils down to money, unfortunately. And she also wanted a berry fig. So I got the Violet de Bordeaux. It's a little guy. But maybe next spring or so we can get some figs. All the lettuce. I got some potatoes in here. This is all compost, so we're gonna see how this goes. Well, this is supposed to be compost, but it looks like mostly wood. And of course, more lettuce. All the little spinach, which is already actually kind of taken off a little bit, but it is cold. It's like 40 degrees here in southeast Texas right now. All of our potatoes, which I love potatoes. I think, in my opinion, potatoes is probably the smartest thing you can grow, because you can live off potatoes. You don't want to live off tomatoes, even though I love them. Or you don't want to live off lettuce. And of course, we have trimmed a little bit on our lime tree. You can see, I guess we're going to end up taking 95% of these buds off of these. And this is our Moro blood orange, which I've shown before. And we got our Meyer, improved Meyer. And we're waiting for it to warm up. And I'm anxious, of course. All these beds over here are gonna have stuff. I'm gonna do corn there. Haven't really said much about that because it's too cold, but I am gonna make rows. I got it to where I can attempt to tie them up, because I have yet to be successful growing corn or watermelon. So we're gonna see what happens this year. And The last 2 times I've grown corn, they have all fell over because of the wind. So we're gonna try something a little different. I'm hoping that fence will help and I can tie it off. And we got tired of these sitting in there in my closet. We needed room for other things. No sprouts, but maybe they'll end up sprouting here this week. It's supposed to get up in the 80s. But I hope everybody has a good weekend and everybody starts getting your gardens ready. If you haven't, we were all meant to be gardeners, and it says to till the land. So whatever you make of that, if you want to do a no-till, that's up to you. These are our carrots, by the way. Look, I'll show you one. There's a little one. We still got a little while on these carrots. Ready to get these beds going. They've been composted. We got some slow release fertilizer in there. Got the mulch on them. Try to retain some of that nutrients in them. I'm guessing this is some more of that compost. Watermelon's gonna go here. Super excited about that. This is our homemade compost. Wasn't quite ready, but it's pretty good once you know, get down in it. But anywho, everybody enjoy your weekends, and I appreciate all the subscribers. I got over 100 now, which is pretty cool to me, and I do appreciate everybody that watches these videos. Eventually I do plan to try to make better videos. Right now I'm just trying to show people that you can garden, and you don't have to have a bunch of experience. You got to start somewhere. It can be cheap, but I don't recommend you starting a garden to save money, because you're not going to. You're actually going to spend more money for the first 2 or 3 years, because you're always going to want more. You're always going to want another bed. You're going to want more potted plants. You're going to want a lot more of everything. And I'd say around the 3rd or 4th year, when you're established, then you can start to make up some of that money. So you got to think of the long-term goals. But like I said, everybody enjoy your weekends, and we'll see you next time.